Welcome back, everybody, to the Dino Squad show. Uh, I'm here with Dino. Today's
Hi.
episode, today's episode, we're each gonna have three anime that we think needs to have a season two, or that we want a season two for. And
Or future season specifically.
yeah, and this is
That
not,
hasn't been announced.
yeah, this is not. It's not like how Dan to Dan season three or whatever, because we know that's happening, or like a sequel to a show like Chainsaw Man, where it's eventually gonna get one. But like these are more either niche shows or they just didn't have the source material at the time. Just three shows that we think need another season. Didn't you want to start off first?
My third choice is actually kind of funny.
Oh,
Because I picked this one because I do not think it's gonna be good. But I just wanted to see the dumpster fire that it would be. And I kind of
oh,
missed it. Sword Art Online.
ooh. Is there? There's probably stuff after. What's it called here? Let me go look up Sword Art Online. There has to be stuff based off of that, right? I mean, they had the movie, right? When did
Yeah.
that come out?
That came out like so long ago. I don't remember. It was um
I mean, SAO is not
for
even.
progressive.
Yeah,
Like
SAO.
2022.
Oh, so it's been 40. Oh my god, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm not sure. I mean, the light novel is still going on,
Yeah, yeah.
and I believe isn't it's still popular in Japan, right? So I I don't see why not.
Yeah,
SAO
I
would
haven't
definitely.
heard.
I mean,
Yeah.
because the last two seasons were actually pretty good. Granted, they literally just did what they should have done with season one and made that
Yeah,
a show, and then just removed Asuna from it, which kind of sucked. But that was actually really good. It was
the,
just in
yeah,
between was
the
bad.
ending of season 4 though is like absolute insane though. Because
Yeah.
there's like now two Kiritos
Oh,
and
that's right.
and
Because.
they went back to the world and there's like fighter jets. And
Mm-hmm.
they're fighting in space. It's just so insane, and I kind of want to see what on earth they're planning to do with that.
Or like they have more movies with more revisions, right? Because like the
Yeah,
movies were actually pretty good,
yeah, yeah.
and
The
they
progressive
definitely helped the
series was good. Yeah,
they definitely helped the first 12 episodes of season one
yeah,
because it made it just so much high stakes. What episode they're like between like episode 4 and episode 12, right? Around that area of time.
yeah, yeah.
Which
Around
honestly,
there.
I feel like
Yeah.
they could just do that because a lot of time passes, right? In between that. Like
No,
the
yeah, yeah. A significant amount of time does pass between those episodes, and they definitely could like expand upon that, and
hmm
that's what I thought they were doing, but we haven't gotten a single movie in like a long time
Yeah.
now.
Unless they're just done with it.
Yeah, yeah. So so yeah, that's my third pick. I don't necessarily think it's gonna be good. I just kind of missed the garbage fire.
Yeah.
So
I think
um
I think it could be definitely interesting. It would be a fun watch. I'm not sure if it would be good, but it would definitely be a fun watch.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so that's my number three.
All
What's
right.
it's-
My number 3 is a niche anime from 2012. It's called My Little Monster, right? It's like your
okay?
classic. It's a shojo romance uh anime, and although I've read the manga and it's not, as good as the anime, I would say, so I could see why they didn't adapt it. But the concept was just so good, and they actually like the relationship actually pushed forwards in the first like the 12 episodes I show of the show, or 13 episodes. It was just like a very well made romance show that we haven't really gotten a lot since. And then the manga is pretty good, though they could definitely pull a Kaguya, and unlike Kaguya, skip the unimportant stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Kaguya, they skip the important stuff, but it's definitely a show that could definitely use a season two, because there's just so much out there, and based off what they adapted, like they only adapted a third of the manga or somewhere around there. It's just a really solid romance show with two compelling characters that at the time when I watched it were very unique, but the more soldiers that come out, the more you're like, oh, this is kind of just what girls are into, I guess.
Yeah.
You get more. It's like a little like a bad boy who's also super smart, who gets in trouble all the time. Maybe has just severe doses of ADHD, and then a bookworm female protagonist. So
Mm,
it's literally catering, but it's a very good show. Like all the
gotcha.
it's another soja where like all the side characters are actually fledged out pretty well. There's not really, because the problem with romance shows is that it's kind of just the two characters and then it's the field,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
rest are like either no names or they bring in like a third wheel, like just to spice things up. And you're like, why is this necessary? This would, although they do this as well, I feel like all the characters are just well written inside the anime and manga. But it's like the most solid 8 out of 10 soja where all the characters are well written, even the side characters, which like in a lot of romances they're not, tend to not be super well written. The side characters, solid 8 out of 10 show. And then I can do my number two, since or
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can go in your number two, and that would be most likely my number one. But my number
Yeah.
two is Noragami,
Okay.
which I think you might have heard of. It's known
I
for
have
its
heard it,
two
yeah.
openings that are amazing, but it is just such a great. It honestly reminds me of Dan a little bit, though maybe not like the romantic connections between the two main characters, but just the vibe of the show, where it's kind of silly. The main characters are kind of clueless at times, but like the main protagonist is like a lower end god who doesn't have his own shrine, so he's going to build his own shrine, and
Yeah.
he
Okay.
kind of just fights off a bunch of people, or demons. I'm not even sure what they're. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the anime, but
Mm-hmm.
it's your classic action anime. It it's more that I'm surprised it hasn't got another season, because it has two seasons and the manga is finished. So they could definitely do another season. And the last anime came out in 2015, and
Yeah, yeah.
they definitely can make a few seasons. I'm not sure if it had like a massive gap in between, because there's only 109 chapters. So I'm not sure if there's like a massive gap they took. But if it goes like bi-weekly or whatever they did, there's definitely so much they can make. Noragami is just a very very good action anime that takes
Mm,
place in
yeah.
like Tokyo. It's kind of before the JJKs, the Chainsaw Man. There's the Noragami.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Hmm.
Getting another anime I haven't seen, so I can't really speak on
Yeah,
it. I've heard of it, but
it's a very good show. You would like the openings are very good. That's what it's mostly known for.
hmm
But the show itself is pretty good. All right, do you want to do your number two, which will probably be my number one?
Yeah, my number two is 86, 86.
Yeah, that's my number one.
um, yeah. It's a really good show. Big crime we still haven't gotten. Like, to be fair, the way the anime ends, yeah, it could be like seen as like a kind of proper ending because it's like the meetup between the two main characters. But
Yeah.
at the same time, there's like so much more you can do with that.
Yeah, at the
And I
same
know there
time,
is because the manga goes on with that. So
yeah. Well, the light novel has like
or the light novel, yeah.
18 books or something like that. How much? Okay, let me look up 86 light novels. They have like at least a dozen light novels
Hmm.
because the anime only covers the first 3. So if you make another anime, it'll cover 2, maybe 3, and it doesn't even get to the good parts, which is 7 I think is one of the better volumes. And then 8, 9, 10 are also great. It's just it's so good, and it blows my mind that A1 Pictures has not done it. Like, I swear it's because they picked up Solo Leveling is the reason why they have not made another season of 86.
Yeah, yeah. It's a real shame, and I feel like it's been very much put on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is something I feel like has happened to my number one pick.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like it's super good, and it's a shame because like you got other projects that I feel like we both agree are just not as good.
Mm-hmm. But they're just more
Um,
popular. That's the problem.
yeah, they're just more popular, so they're gonna make the popular. Which obviously that's smart on them, but it's also like, God darn man.
Yeah, 'cause 86 is such a beloved. I feel like 86 has like a big cult following because I feel like it's considered pretty niche. But you either think it's like one of the best anime ever, or you just don't care for it. Like, obviously, you are the minority who was just in between that. I would say more towards that it's great, of course,
Yeah, yeah,
but it has such a cult following, and the fact that it hasn't got another season is kind of just upsetting. It's just an
yeah,
upsetting idea that this has not gotten another season, which it definitely deserves, especially with the
yeah.
soundtrack.
100%.
I just wonder if maybe they did not make profit, but it'd be weird if they did not, because it is a very well animated show.
Yeah, yeah. It's well written. It's well animated. It has everything. It has
Hmm.
great music. It's got great visuals. Like
Great
I,
character development.
great characters. Yeah. So it just sucks that like we have that show just on the back burner, just with no like. When was season two?
Yeah, part two. It's weird because it's part two of season one. Technically, it's called
Oh yeah.
March of 2022. So literally, the 4-year anniversary of season two was 2 days ago. The last episode
Oh
released, and
yeah.
that's when they had this like pause the 2 episodes because of whatever was happening. Remember? I'm not sure if you remember when we watched it, but there was like they had to pause the last few episodes for something. So
Oh yeah,
it would
yeah.
have ended in December of 2021, but the last few episodes came out in March,
Mm.
which is man, there's just so much you could adapt. I feel like this was what ReZero people thought ReZero was gonna go through because ReZero originally came out 2016, and then it took 4 years for an anime to come out,
Yeah, yeah.
and then another 3 years
Now,
afterwards. Now
yeah.
it's on a semi-consistent schedule.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, if we were making this list like a while back, ReZero would definitely be on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, um, but obviously this show is obviously your number one too.
Yeah,
So,
this is my number one. It is. It's so unfortunate that it might never get a season two. Though, like you said, it did end off in such a great spot to where like it makes you want to read it. And I did read the light novels afterwards, but like it made you just want to read the light novels. And like I was never a big light novel person, mainly
hmm.
because the anime that usually came from light novels were never that good in my eyes. I say this as we mentioned Sword Art Online earlier, but
Yeah,
it's just I don't know. I feel like it could have been like a revolutionary show in terms of everything it was doing.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, what is your number one?
My number one, and the whole reason as to how I got this idea in the first place because my uncle asked me about it.
Mm.
And I can't wait to like have an argument with him about this anime too. It's Vinland Saga.
Oh my, I forgot Vinland Saga. Honestly, I think when did Vinland Saga come out?
The last season came out in 2023.
Yeah, granted that was a 4-year gap from season one.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
man, yeah, you're right. Although I feel like it's another thing. It's made by Mappa. That's the problem. The same thing with
Yeah,
46.
that's so true. Because my though I'm kind of annoyed that Hell's Paradise got a season two before
We still have to
like it
watch
got the
that.
priority. Yeah, we do. Uh, but
Finland's the problem with Finland Saga. I don't think it was popular in Japan, but it was popular in America, which honestly just tells you that's just Mappa's mindset. To be honest,
yeah, it is. It very much is. And
but they have so much.
Mappa,
They have
they
so much
have
manga.
so many big IPs, and
Mm-hmm.
it sucks because it the good ones, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the few that would be like fine if JJK just didn't.
Yeah, the
If
problem is
Mappa
that
just straight up
that's their
like this.
biggest breadwinner. I would say is JJK.
It is their biggest breadwinner, but me personally, I don't care for it. So
Yeah, for me, out of like the map of four, if we're not counting Attack on Titan, because I feel like that was just taken over from Wit. So
yeah,
although we can count it as like the big five, but the big four of like Vinland Saga, Howl's Paradise, Chainsaw Man, and JJK. JJK is the weakest one for me, which everybody I
yeah,
feel like would everybody else would say, Howl's Paradise would be. I feel like we're in the minority where we think JJK is just the weakest of the big four Mappa shows, and they still have other shows as well that they do. It's not only like
yeah.
these are the four they
Hmm.
keep on going with. But man, yeah, it's and the manga just ended recently, actually, in
Oh, did it?
2025. Yeah, it ended last year, summer of 2025. It went on for 20 years. They have 20 years of like anime to go through. They only have
Yeah,
2 seasons. God, I forget how good this show actually is. And like the two openings from season 2 are still some of my favorite openings.
they're
But
both really good openings. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, my uncle asked me like yesterday about Vinland Saga and whether it was good, and I was like, yeah, it's like easily like in my top 10 animes. Um, and he was like, okay, I'll give it a try. But he's also the same uncle that like said like Freerun is boring and solo leveling deserved the victory.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Yeah.
so I can't wait for him to go into season two and have that argument with me about.
Vinland Saga
Yeah,
season 2. Oh, I could just see it now because Vinland Saga season 2 I don't think was very popular.
yeah. I mean, like I feel like it wasn't when it came to like the general like audiences, but like for everyone who was like,
Read the manga or was just fans of the massive fans of season 1. Like this
yeah,
was truly one of the greatest stories in anime, I would say.
yeah, yeah, and it is like it's very bold, and I'm like one of the few that does kind of understand why people would be upset about the change because it feels like a very like different show
Yeah, I
between
don't
seasons.
fault people who don't like it because it's not like season 1 because they are two completely different shows
Yeah,
when it comes to like their pacing and what their story is about and how the character acts. Like Thorfinn is two different characters. But
yeah,
for me, it works so well because of like his entire purpose was ended. And so he does not know what he wants to live for. And then like the I have no enemies. Although it is meme to death, it is truly one of the most like rewarding scenes in anime and manga.
yeah, 100%. It has like the problem. with it. I feel like a lot of people said this about Attack on Titan between like season 3 and 4. They said it felt like a completely different show. To me, I didn't see that because the genre itself was still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the overall themes were still like the same. They just evolved. Whereas Vinland Saga basically changed genres very
Mm-hmm.
quickly and suddenly. But the overall story and the character arcs were still the same. So so I can get that, but for me they did it so well to where I can just like completely let that go. Um I do feel like if you walked into it and not like that's how like I always advise like people who watch Finland Saga, who are about to watch Finland Saga. I'm like, okay, just keep in mind season 2 is completely different from season 1. So
Yeah.
if you're expecting season 2 to be like very like high action packed, don't expect that. You're
Yeah.
already going to be let down by that. Just let the story like go through the motions, and and you get to see the actual like really good writing and characters behind it, right? So again, I hope that season 2, the change in genre wasn't too much for them,
Yeah.
for for like the hit, so that Vinland could at least get another season.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been the nail in the coffin, but God, I hope not.
Honestly, I don't know. It really depends because JJK manga's ended, so they might just finish JJK while it's still popular, which I you can't fault them. That's their most popular show.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Chainsaw Man had one of the most successful movies in the last decade in terms of anime, and if not
Hmm.
like the one of the most popular movies of the 2020s because movies haven't been doing so well the last few years. Those two are probably high priority. Hell's Paradise has also ended. And since Finland Saga is naturally super long and on the bottom two of popular shows, I would say, it is kind of just on the back burner until either another studio picks it up, which would kind of be sad, but did Wit Studio do season one as well?
I'm pretty sure what
Yeah.
studio did season 1.
So like they could just do that because like what does Wit Studio even do now? I feel like Wit Studio just does
They have
happy
a
shows now.
Spy. They have
Yeah,
Spy actually.
yeah, they just do happy shows now. They
Yeah.
kind of they're done with the freaking gruesome like awfulness of Vinland Saga and Attack on Titan. Oh, they
Yeah.
also have Vivi though. Vivi was amazing.
Yeah, I just it sucks because like like again with 86 it's like the popular shows is where um the studio is going to go, and
Yeah,
that's and it makes sense. It's a smart decision, but it's so much that we're like, oh well, I guess these good shows that quite frankly are better. Can you imagine if like JJK just all of a sudden just had no action and actually like focused on like the worst aspects
oh
of JJK, which was the characters for me, and
yeah,
like
it's
actually gave them like
yeah
depth.
because that would honestly make me probably like it more. Because the worst thing about JJK for both of us is that the characters are just not interesting.
Yeah, yeah, but you know how much people would rant about that?
Mm-hmm.
It would be so insane.
Though the diehards who would probably flame Vinland Saga will back JJK up on this and say, "Oh, this is needed because this gives important backstory to all these characters and gives these characters so much depth. This season super needed." So you will have people who just blindly love it anyways, for good or for worse, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, I feel like it would lose because I feel like the main thing with JJK is that the fights are so cool. Like I don't think they're the most well animated fights, but they are just cool in nature that people are just drawn to them because of how cool the characters look and just their abilities and like the way they act. That it's just a
yeah,
very cool show. So
yeah.
if they just switch it up like a season 4 where it's completely different, then I feel like it would definitely be its lowest rated season, unfortunately, because of how just the JJK fans are.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I
When you have a more lenient audience like that, more casual audience and a massive audience, you will have more hate for stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Um, but yeah, that would I would agree with you. That would make me like JJK more.
Hmm.
um,
You know,
but
Frieren's more popular than JJK this season of anime.
oh, is it? Is
Hmm.
it Asher?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, I just don't know if it will win like anime of the year in 2026 because I'm pretty sure this year's pretty stacked.
Yeah,
The Slime season 4 will not get another thing. But ReZero is looking insane. Mushoku Tensei Blade is coming out. Or
yeah.
Bleach, I mean, not Blade. Bleach.
You got a lot of stuff coming out this year, and I think that's mainly because last year was kind of dry.
100 Girlfriends season 3. Like, peak stuff coming out.
So a lot of dry stuff, and I feel like everybody was like kind of holding their like big guns for this season. Um,
Yeah. Because, yeah, we still have to watch Fate Strange Fake, which I heard was very good. It's made by A1 Pictures as well, another show that was taken from us because they took
mm,
86 away from us because they had to make Fate.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Like,
uh God dang it, Mappa, why do you have to be so good at your job at making mid shows amazing?
yeah. Well, that's our list for
Yeah.
anime we wish had another season
It's
or have announced another season, which they could definitely do.
Tell us how wrong we are
If
about
well,
JJK in the comments.
yeah,
And
I swear, like I feel like our podcast is gonna soon turn into us just bashing JJK.
even though we both like JJK, and I feel like that's the rabbit hole with a lot of people who just becomes haters of stuff, is that they like it, but they don't like it as much as other people, so they end up becoming haters of it. You can kind of see that with Star Wars Theory. Another mention of Star Wars
Yeah,
Theory. One day we'll get
100%.
an episode about that. But they will just find things to hate about it, and then they'll just become massive haters, even though they originally liked it. Just despite the people who love the show. Which we are.
Yeah.
If we meet someone who loves JJK, we will talk about how good it is with them as well. We're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this is the greatest show I've ever seen too," but I will say that, "Oh yeah, it's a very good show. I like JJK." Like, right? I feel like
Yeah.
we're not gonna like eat people alive online. It's not like as bad as Solo Leveling, that is a mid show. Like JJK is a good show. Solo Leveling is a mid show. Like it is your average 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 anime in terms of it's just average quality. The only saving grace is the lead actor in the English and in Japanese. Both of them are very good. That's the only saving grace is that the actor is just insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll make a podcast in the future just dedicated to JJK. We'll
Yeah,
just try to
especially
sing.
when we finish season 3.
I don't know. I yeah. Though I do kind of want to keep up the meme of just us bashing it.
Yeah.
And be like, finally, we get this is an episode where we only talk about the good stuff in JJK.
It's like 4 minutes long. It's like my list is like, oh, Nabaro's my favorite character. Oh, she's dead now. Oh, okay, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I've read a
Uh,
decent chunk of the manga, but all right, are we calling it there?
yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. All right. I'll do the outro. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Um, if you haven't watched our other podcast, please do so.
Yeah, we
We
need the
get
views.
views. Views are great.
Mm.
um, And if you like what you see here on our channel, subscribe. So yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye.